Good morning, I'm Aisejuri. This is a day of my life as a Stanway artist. 6 o'clock in the morning on such a beautiful day. First time for me to be in front of the camera without makeup. Here I'm going for a quick swim. I have two passions in life. One, music and piano, and another is sports. My mother is a piano teacher. I saw my mother teaching other students. When I was 2 years old, I wanted to join the piano class. I asked my mother if I could join the audition, and I was far too young, but I tried and I passed the audition. My father is a sportsman. Swimming coach told my parents that I could be an Olympic swimmer if I really trained. I won medals and prizes in the national championship in swimming and 100-meter sprinting. One competition I won when I was 12 years old took me to Budapest. I won the full scholarship from a Swedish government, and I moved to Sweden at the age of 15. From Japan, I left my family, my country for one thing, my dream of becoming a pianist one day. It's always a refreshing start, like swimming before starting my day. And now I'm going to Stanway Hall. So I heard that they just finished the refurbishment. It's really exciting to see how it looks. So one of my friends at the Stanway had a birthday only a few days ago. So I decided to surprise her by bringing her flowers. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Craig. Such a long time.
See you again.
Wow.
Hall of Fame.
Very nice. It's so classy with the black and white.
You're in the mezzanine.
I've never seen this picture in the black and white, and it works. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah. It was so nice to see the new Stanway Hall looking really stylish. I'm now going to find my friend who works at the Stanway & Sons. Because of the building work at the Stanway, she's working at the cafe. We are now going to Royal College of Music, where I graduated and also where I work as an honorary representative. I'm going to see my student who is preparing for her recital. Make a beautiful surprise after the forte on this part. We were now meeting Vasko Vassilev. He's a concertmaster of the Royal Opera House Orchestra. He's a real superstar. Many people had seen him performing with the Rolling Stones or heard him on TV or radio. It's so nice of him to share rehearsal and a little tour of Royal Opera House with us. Hello everyone, this is Aisejuri, the host of the TIPA live show. This is the fourth episode, which I'm going to share the story and the fantastic music performances by the international concert violinist Vasko Vassilev. I have started this live show for the aim of connecting us all together during the lockdown in 2020. And this show will be produced by Daniele Cifelli, who has designed the graphic design and also working behind this screen today. So here is his new promo video. Hello, everyone. So now I would like to introduce you all to this fantastic violin superstar, Vasko Vassilev. He's also a concert master of the Royal Opera House Orchestra and also the creative producer for the Royal Opera House. And I would like you all to join this show in a way that you can speak to us. So if you have any comments or question to the Vasko, please feel free to leave us a comment so we'll respond to you as much as we can. So Vasko, thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure. How are you, Lisa?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Very strange time for such a long time. But I've been enjoying following your creative journey as always, despite even the world has stopped. But you've been, I think, recently skiing and playing the violin. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
it was very, very cold.
Yes, I could imagine. I could imagine. Well, are you now in Bulgaria or?
No, I'm now in Valencia, in Spain, which is a little warmer than the ski slope.
Ah, wow, that's wonderful. So could you tell us how have you been during this past 1 year? How did you find your new kind of a style of life? You've been traveling since you were maybe 8 years old as being a violinist, and how did you find this new style of living?
I love it.
You love it.
Well, I must say that I don't travel as much as I used to, which I always loved traveling, but I was traveling like crazy. So now I don't travel as much, but I have a lot more time for creating new work, creating new projects, and but normally I do one CD every 2 years. I've probably done 9 or 10 this year, and we've done lots of video projects, a lot of interesting things, experiments. So but probably that's me. I just enjoy any challenge. So I'm happy. It's okay.
Yes, that's fantastic here, and I'm sure that this time is, I think, for all of us. David, thank you for watching. Um, for all of us to kind of reflect about life, and which also be a reflection, inspiration for creating something new artistically, I think.
Absolutely. I think musicians, of course, they like to perform live to people. It's very, very important. But sometimes in life it's good to have to be on your own and to create things and to have time to think and to create. So I'm taking the positive bit out of it.
Yes, that's fun. That's the way, the best way to go through this period. And that video which I have shared with you all was produced by Stanway and Sons, and it was the special video for the Stanway artist to show the day in the life of a Stanway artist. Ilaria, thank you for watching. It's looked a little bit too maybe active, but it was really a special day because that video ended at the Royal Opera House in London, where you work as a concert master, and you showed me where the Queen normally come to sit and enjoy their show. So it was very, very special one. So thank you also. Thank you to you for showing us the Opera House.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I think we're going to open again end of May for performance. So it will be great. Covent Garden will start coming to life again.
Yes. We will all look forward to coming back to the Opera House to see you and also listen to you performing. Yes. I would now like to share with you our first video, Rebel Tango from Tokyo. And I think this was some years ago. Yes.
This video, they're friends of mine, and they won the World Championship in Tokyo. Don't ask me how many years ago was that. And I created the track for them. And they won, the NHK Cup and the World Championship for the second time in Tokyo. So it's very, very special for me. I think this video, I don't know which video is showing, but we did perform in Nagano as well.
Yes, so let's share this video with our audience. So here's the video. Well, thank you so much. That was fantastic, fantastic performance. It's very inspirational.
Well,
Yes, yes, it's a fantastic. So, how many years ago was this?
huh?
How many years ago?
Don't know. I had a lot more hair.
It's very fascinating. I did ice skating myself, so I know that music, our performance and dance. It's because we need both skills to be a kind of this sports. Like we need this physical movement to connect with these artistic ideas and or the impression to give to the audience. So I
Actually,
see a
for
lot of.
me, it's amazing when you're near them when they're so fast. You know, it doesn't. It's not the same watching the video or watching them on TV. Because when you're
Mm,
near them, the speed and the grace is amazing. It's incredible.
y-
You know, we need barely trying to hold on to the, not to fall down.
yes.
It's funny because this year I just made the skiing video after so many years after the ice skating. But I think I'm done with winter sports now for sure.
Thank you, Milan, for commenting from Tokyo. Yes, so you are then back in Tokyo, Vasco. And yes, you are from Bulgaria, and also you've studied in Moscow, so you are used to this
Yes,
winter weather.
that's the reason I
Sports.
can ice skate. And actually, I hate winter, but I much prefer summer. But I learned to ice skate and ski because I was in Russia. Obviously.
Yeah. How did you find playing? Because we need actually when we perform, we need to feel the ground for our posture. How did you find holding your very precious violin and playing it
Well,
while you were?
actually, I found it quite easy on the skis, a lot easier on the skis than I thought I would. It's a lot easier than on the ice skating. It's a lot more difficult, but somehow the skiing, maybe because I'm much better skier than I'm an ice skater. So I did find it very easy. We did the video recently in one go. I just did a down the slope once. That's it. I got three snowboarders following me. It was an amazing experience. It was minus 24. It was quite cold. Um, but, because we have to be there at 6:30 in the morning to catch the sun. But actually, if you have a good balance, I think it's fine because, while, so it was, I was quite surprised. It wasn't that difficult at all. The violin and skill at the same time. Probably it would be a lot more difficult to get a nice stymie down the slope.
Yes, because ice skating we have to kind of skate ourselves, but in skiing we were attached to the ground, snow.
Yeah, this
Yes, yes, I find it also when I skate after some years, it's quite scary, even though I was quite professional trained. But in skiing, because it's kind of goes down, we just have to have a balance to manage. Yes, but this is a really fantastic video. So I really recommend our audience to go to Vasco's YouTube channel and to watch him skiing while he were playing Vivaldi. It's
this was
really
actually this was done for the World Cup,
okay.
World Cup skiing in Vasko, the Eurosport. So it was done for them.
Mm.
For the advert for the Youth World Cup, and it's going right now, right on the moment. Eurosport.
I see. Yes, yes. It's very great. It's a fantastic. I would now like to share with our audience your next video, and this is from Royal Opera House, the Bach Concerto for Two Violins, and I think you recorded maybe for the live stream
Yes,
concert during the lockdown.
we recorded here in this room in Valencia.
Oh,
Um,
I see.
During the lockdown, we did it with the musicians being all over the place, London, outside London, here in Valencia, another the viola player in another place in Valencia. It was one of the first things that we did during lockdown. Wow, 1 year,
Mm.
almost 1 year ago.
Wow. So here is a Bach concerto for two violins. It's so beautiful.
Sorry,
Bravo.
I thought you were talking about a different video. That's why I said it was done here. No,
Yes.
a different video. This one was done, actually, was one of the first things we did at the Opera House last year.
Mm.
And the restrictions were a little bit lifted, and it was crazy because Covent Garden was totally eerie without any people, which is,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. I was very regular visiting Royal Opera House. I always enjoyed watching, listening to the opera, also the ballet. And a couple of times you invited me to join the rehearsal. That was very fascinating experience too. Just want to, David, thank you so much for the nice comment. Yes, dance, skating, passion for music. Yes. Yes. Yes, Vasco, how did you find rehearsing and performing in opera house without any audience? How was it? It must be quite emotional.
Yes,
It's,
well, it was quite eerie, as I said, going into Covent Garden, being totally empty, and
mm,
then being checked like as though you're going to the hospital into the opera house, and having to distance of 2 meters, wearing masks, and it was right at the beginning when we were not used to all these restrictions.
Mm.
But again, you know, when you do music, you do your music and you go, you start rehearsing, and it's back to normal. And I don't, I try to not think about the audience anyway. And, you know, to have the backdrop of this beautiful theater.
Mm.
It's very, very special. It did feel very special that we were doing something very special, that we were the first ones to walk into the theater and play there. And it's kind of an unforgettable feeling because not many people have the luxury of doing that. And so again, I take the positive out of it. It's very special to be there and performing even without audience.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure that we all appreciate even more to come to the opera house after this time to really enjoy this or the kind of spirit in air when we experience a live performance. We can just share this moment for once in life. So it's very, very powerful experience, and I think everybody will really appreciate this. And probably people who didn't visit opera house before, but they might visit for the first time to experience it all.
Yes, and as I said, I think we are going to start going full on into performances from May, so please come back.
Yes, so you'll be staying in Valencia for a while
Uh,
before.
no, I don't know. I don't know. Depends. I wasn't supposed to go 2 weeks ago to do the skiing video. It's
Mm.
like everything at the moment, you know, you can't really plan things. And it's at the moment we're working on a few projects here, which are very exciting, video and recording. But if I have to be vaccinated, I'll probably go back to London to get
Yes,
vaccinated. I can get vaccinated in Bulgaria too, or whatever. But I'm taking it 1 week at a time.
yes, yes, yes. I think that's also the way. It's like a bit like I found this whole year a bit like improvisation because we don't know what happens next, and maybe there's a mistakes. I mean, the new codes, unexpected codes, and then we have to create the new music from these codes, like
Exactly.
constantly. Yeah. Yes, yes. So now I would like to share with you all your next video, which is you performed with the Japanese pianist Do Kavalos. I think you
Yes,
composed this piece together.
the piece is called Dos Caballos.
Dos, sorry.
Dos in Spanish, two horses, basically. And my friend Kate Saito, who's a great woody pianist and part of a very famous double act in Japan, composed this especially for us. And he's been to Bulgaria. He's a great friend, and hope you enjoy.
Oh, yes. So here's the video. Bravo! It's a fantastic performance. How do you feel watching you performing again after some years? And you've done a lot of collaboration with different artists. What was the? Hmm?
You know, he's a great artist. He's a great composer. He composes his own music, which is so important, and it's a lot of fun playing with people. So, you know, I'm looking forward to playing with him again when I'm back in Japan.
Yes, yes, it's a very. So you started, I think, quite. You were trained as a classical concert violinist, and but you've been also doing a lot of collaboration with Rolling Stones and the other, the artists from different genres. So how did you start collaborating? What was the inspiration, or what was the kind of a first event which took you to the kind of
Well,
this collaborating?
you know, when you do music, I mean, we are classical. I mean, when they say classical musician, basically you do music that is 300 years old, 200 years old, 100 years old. The difference between, I guess, Shostakovich and Bach is as much as between Rolling Stones and Bach, you know? So
Mm.
I don't see it as a classical music, though. I just see it as music. So, you know, especially that with musicians, we do a lot of movie music, new music. So it was natural, you know. I was doing a lot of tango, then we started doing sometimes with I've got next thing, with whom we did some solo recording, which he produced for us in his house, and then it led to doing some Deep Purple songs and so and so, and then I conducted the orchestra for Michael Jackson in Korea and in Munich for one of his concerts, Michael Jackson's friends. So, you know, and then I created my own band and used to also contemporary music, but they were all fantastic classical musicians throughout. They could do, and I guess, you know, crossover is not easy, but if you can do it, it's great. And at the end of the day, as long as you play good music, who cares? I mean, if it's classical or if it's not.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's one of the Bach prelude, which I used to play a lot on the piano. It's C minor, and you did it the arrangement for violin and also the orchestra and the metal band.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
That was very, very fantastic.
Because on piano, I can only play the C major prelude. And my teacher was very bad, so she used to fall asleep while I was doing it. She'd tell me one more time, one more time. That was my repertoire for the last 6 years, for the 6 years at school.
It's really fantastic. We are now receiving some comments, and I want to thank David, Gary, Denise, and also Ilaria, Milan from Tokyo, leaving us a very, very sweet comments. And now Denise, she has a question for you, Vasko. Will you be performing
Yes,
again in London?
yes, absolutely. I think so. End of May, June, I think we'll be back with, like I said, with the Opera House, doing some ballets in La Boheme, hopefully. So I hope, yes, definitely.
Yes, yes.
When they let us do it, we will.
Yes, it will be really, really wonderful to go back and also listen and also watch you from there, sitting in the orchestra pit. Yes. Uh, are we going to see an Asia collaboration? I see Vasco collaboration. That's a big question, Vasco. Are
Sure,
we doing any collaboration?
of course, yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
When we're ready with the project, we will be talking with you. Yes.
it will be such an honor. Yes. I'll be really yeah, looking forward to expanding my possibility potentials, creativities with you. Tess, what's the best advice you would give to young musician? This is very interesting.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, for young musicians, the best advice is it's hard work, music, but it's a great pleasure. And if you love doing it, do it, but don't expect to make money and don't expect to, you know, to to succeed. Just do it for the fun of it, and then it will never be disappointed.
Yes, yes. I know that Vasco, you are also giving lots of master classes also for the young professional, and also for the, I think I've seen like you are doing the workshop for the children, and also you even uh, was leading the children's orchestra in Japan, if I'm right.
Yes, no, I do masterclass with the Royal College of Music and here in Spain, and I love going into Japanese kindergarten. That's probably the best fun time I've had doing playing with the kids and Japanese band orchestras. Which I also perform in state too. So absolutely. Now the next project I'm doing is with a couple of Coldplay songs with the young kids in the conservatory. Fun too. So we have to do it. Absolutely.
Mm. Yes, you be the inspiration for many young students and the musicians, and also even children, because you got this charming approach to the children. No, you you
I'm
can
not, not,
be.
I also
I was seeing you like jumping and playing the ballet with the children. Yes. That's very wonderful. It's really wonderful. So that TIPA, Tokyo International Piano Association, is also collaborating with the different organizations and festivals. We are also co-hosting the festival in Montecatini in Tuscany in Italy and Japan. And our next one will be in Belgrade, which is be a very exciting project as well. And TIPA is encouraging and supporting young artists to offer them the concert opportunities, recording contracts, and different projects, and also the scholarship to join our festival. So if any of you would be kind to support us, there's a donation page and will be much appreciated. And so before we finish our show, I would like to ask you, Vasco, what is your upcoming project? Something exciting to share with us, or is it surprise until I see you on the stage, or do you have some?
no, like I said. I mean, everything that we do at the moment, there's no certainty. So
Hmm.
at the moment, we're creating a new show, but I guess best to keep it as a surprise because we're not sure it's going to happen or not.
Yeah.
So it's space, space. If you invite me again to your show, I will tell you.
Oh, yes. That would be such an honor, such an honor. It's a really wonderful because it's quite rare opportunity to hear the voice of such a big artist as you are and share this moment. And the people who are watching this show, including the young student, children, they will be very inspired because often we see the big artists on a stage and we don't have a direct communication. We don't hear like this chatting.
I hope you're not disappointed. It's better. It's probably still better to listen to me playing the violin.
Thank you so much, Vasco, for joining us. It was such a honor and also joy to have you on the show. Thank you, and we will really look forward to your performances in Royal Opera House, and we'll all be looking forward to coming, buying the tickets, and get dressed and go to the Opera House to listen and watch you. And also, we'll be all following Vasco's. You got a fantastic Facebook page, Instagram, and also a YouTube channel. So I encourage all our audience to follow you on the social media, so you'll keep me updated. So thank you so much again, and I wish you a wonderful springtime. And I really look forward to seeing you. Seeing you again in person too. Thank you, Vasco.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Bye.